Hey guys, what's up? It's Caleb here. I decided to make a video about the Oscars as they are this Sunday, and I figured I'd go through the list of nominations and make my predictions of who I think will win and who I think should win for each category. So, I'm going to start with Best Visual Effects. The nominations for Best Visual Effects are Blade Runner 2049, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kong Skull Island, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, in visual effects, that's a really cool category. This is a really tough race here. I think Blade Runner 2049 will win. I think it should go to War for the Planet of the Apes, because War for the Planet of the Apes is probably the last Planet of the Apes movie we're going to get, and the visual effects for all three films, all three have been Oscar nominated in visual effects. It lost the last two. It should win this one to make up for the other two and to finally give this franchise, which has had consistently great visual effects, an award for it. So I'm sticking with that. Best sound editing and best sound mixing should just be best sound design this year because they have the exact same five. They're Baby Driver, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Blade Runner 2049. So, my predictions for this are that Dunkirk takes both awards. I think Dunkirk will take both of them. But I want Baby Driver to win editing, and I think Baby Driver is probably a strong contender for any award with the word editing in it. And I think that mixing should go to Star Wars The Last Jedi, so it brings home some award, and the mixing in The Last Jedi was great. That's just my thoughts there. Moving on to hair and makeup. The nominees are Darkest Hour, Victoria and Abdul, and Wonder. I did not see any of those movies, but based on the buzz around it, I think Darkest Hour is going to win, and I think it should win just because of what they did with Gary Oldman. It looks great. And yeah, I've seen parts of like Wonder from trailers, and the makeup's good, and Victoria and Abdul should not have been nominated. But yeah, moving on to costume design. The nominees for costume design are Beauty and the Beast, Phantom Thread, Darkest Hour, The Shape of Water, and Victoria and Abdul. Now, I think Phantom Thread will bring home the award, but I think it should go to Beauty and the Beast, because Beauty and the Beast was one of my favorite movies last year, and the costumes in Beauty and the Beast are outstanding. Darkest Hour, I don't know why it's in there. Victoria and Abdul should not be in there, I guess. It's weird, I don't know. And, of course, Shape of Water. Shape of Water's costumes were great, but I think it should be Beauty and the Beast, but I think it will be Phantom Thread. Moving on to Best Original Song. Best Original Song is Mystery of Love from Call Me By Your Name, Mighty River from Mudbound, Remember Me from Coco, Stand Up For Something from Marshall, and This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Going on this is the second year in a row where the song that I wanted to win was not nominated. Last year, my pick for Best Original Song was Drive It Like You Stole It from Sing Street. This year, my pick was Evermore from Beauty and the Beast. Not nominated. And even with... I would really want something from The Greatest Showman to win, but not This Is Me, because that's not even my favorite song from that show. I honestly think it should have been either The Greatest Show, The Other Side, Rewrite the Stars. Any of those songs should have been nominated over it. However... if you're going to nominate something for The Greatest Showman, This Is Me is not bad. I think that This Is Me should win to represent The Greatest Showman, but I'm pretty sure it will be Remember Me, and I won't be upset. Right. The nominees for Best Original Score are Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think The Shape of Water will win, and I'm not upset with that. I like that a lot. Actually, that might be my pick. His score is amazing, and it should win. But I also would have liked to see John Williams win for Star Wars The Last Jedi, because that score in Star Wars The Last Jedi is the best score I've heard in a Star Wars movie since The Empire Strikes Back. And as many people know, The Empire Strikes Back is not my favorite Star Wars movie. It's not in my top 5 Star Wars movies. But the score for The Empire Strikes Back is incredible. The score for the original is the best film score ever made. And The Last Jedi is in my top 3 of the Star Wars scores, and it's easily in my top 2, top 3 of the year for film scores. So I would like to see The Last Jedi win, but I doubt it because I think it is Alexander Desplat's year for The Shape of Water. The nominations for Best Production Design are Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Blade Runner 2049, and The Shape of Water. I think The Shape of Water will win production design. I think it should win production design. But I also would have liked to have seen Beauty and the Beast win production design because their production design was the best of the year, in my opinion. So I do think Beauty and the Beast should win, but I think The Shape of Water will win, and I like that too. That doesn't bother me one bit. The nominations for Best Film Editing are Baby Driver, Dunkirk, I, Tonya, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Now, I think Baby Driver will win, and that it should win. It was the best edited film of the entire year. There's nothing that I think could beat it except Dunkirk, and I hate Dunkirk, so I really don't want it to win. And I don't think it will, though, because I do think that the editing in Baby Driver is completely amazing. Best Cinematography, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, Darkest Hour, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think it will go to The Shape of Water, or it could go to The Shape of Water, but I think it will, and it should go to Roger Deakins for Blade Runner 2049. It'll be a career win, and I think he takes it home. Best Animated Feature is Coco. I'm not even going to go through the nominees. Coco should win, and it will win. Best Adapted Screenplay nominations, Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Logan, Molly's Game, and Mudbound. I think Logan is a really nice nomination, but I think The Disaster Artist should win. But I think Call Me By Your Name is going to bring home the award, and that kind of disappoints me because I didn't really like Call Me By Your Name all that much. I thought it was kind of boring, but yeah. I mean, I think it'll get nominated. It is nominated. I think it'll win, but I think it should go to The Disaster Artist, or Logan even. I'd be happy if Logan won. Best Original Screenplay, The Big Sick, Lady Bird, Get Out, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think Get Out has an outside chance of winning, but I think it's going to go to Lady Bird. I think Lady Bird will win and that it should win. I really would love it if The Big Sick would win because it was my favorite movie of the year last year. It only being nominated for writing disappoints me. I wish it would win for the writing, but Lady Bird was so good that I want it to win the Original Screenplay Award because I doubt it will win Best Picture. Best Director, the nominees are Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread, and Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk. I think Guillermo's going to win it for Shape of Water, and I think he should win it out of these nominations, even though I would love to see Greta Gerwig win, but I doubt she will. If Nolan wins, cool, he got his Oscar finally, but it's for his worst film yet. Yeah, I didn't like Dunkirk. Supporting Actress, I have a bone to pick because Holly Hunter wasn't nominated and she should have won the award. Anyway, Supporting Actress is Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water, Allison Janney for I, Tonya, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread, and Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, and I think Allison Janney will win. I think Laurie Metcalf should win. Supporting Actor, the nominees are Willem Dafoe for The Florida Project, Woody Harrelson for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water, Sam Rockwell for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World. That is a completely political nomination. It upsets me because I think Ray Romano was better. Sam Rockwell will and should win. I wouldn't be upset if Woody took it either, or even Richard Jenkins. Best Actress is super stacked. That is Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, Meryl Streep for The Post, and Margot Robbie for I, Tonya. I think Saoirse should win it. Frances will win it, even though I think Saoirse should. I wouldn't be upset if anyone won it. Anyone wins that, I'll be happy, except for Meryl Streep because she has too many. Best Actor nominations are Timothée Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name, Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, and Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire. The fact that Denzel's in there over James Franco is upsetting because James Franco should be winning this award this year, but it's going to Gary Oldman, and Gary deserves it. This is a career win for him. He deserves an Oscar, and this was a great performance. Best Picture is Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, The Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Phantom Thread. I think The Shape of Water will and should win Best Picture. It was the best overall movie of the year from every aspect of it. 3 Billboards, I think, has an outside shot at taking it. I really wanted Lady Bird to win this award, but I doubt it will because Lady Bird is purely talent, not technical in any way, and I don't think it is the best movie all the way around if you're looking at technical performance and everything. I think that is The Shape of Water, which was beautiful in every aspect of the movie. So I think The Shape of Water deserves this award, and I think it will win this award. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you even watching the Oscars? Do you care about the Oscars? And let me know who you think will or should, or both. Tell me who you think should and will win each award for the Oscars this year. And that is all for me. So I'll see y'all later. And I will post my article that has my full predictions for every single category on my blog, KALEBKOHO.wordpress.com. And I will update that live with the Oscars on Sunday. So thank you guys, and I'll see y'all later.
Tryna let them know before it's too late. Hope you see them clear like a Blu-ray. You hear the forks in the studio.